Right, we're good to go? Okay, hello. So here we are. It's the 1st of November, 2015, and I'm going to open my time capsule that I left myself. I'm not quite sure when, but specifically it says here, do not open until 2015. And here we are. I remember this being in the loft, and I thought that I wasn't supposed to open it until Back to the Future Day on the 21st of October, but in fact my instructions just say not until 2015. Things I quite like about this box include, so this is a Tesco vanilla soft scoop 4 litres of ice cream, which apparently was a thing that you could buy. I love the idea of just being like, should we get some ice cream? Yeah, let's get 4 litres, like, yeah, why not? I also really like that I've made this thing to go on top of it, and I've obviously not planned very far ahead. So I've got the do not out okay, and I've got the open okay, and I've suddenly realised there's not enough space to fit in until. So I've put in and then gone, oh no, this is a disaster, and I had to squeeze in this till. It's really adorable. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it. It's pretty filthy because it's been in the loft for God knows how long. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so thing number one that I found, we've got a box of Neon Nerds, which I've left myself a little note on the back, and it says here Neon Nerds, my favourite sweet, and then adorably in brackets empty, like, oh thanks past me, just send me an empty box of confectionery. That's amazing. This is brilliant. I love what I thought wouldn't exist in the future. So this is a national lottery ticket. and just in case I wouldn't know what it was, I've left myself a little note that says national lottery ticket. but it's like, although it's from, I'm guessing this is from back when like the national lottery had one draw on a Saturday. That's amazing. I'm just trying to see if there's any like date information or anything on it. No, there's nothing. But I'm pretty sure that that's like they really, because there's no marks for like Wednesday draws or anything like that. So oh my goodness, what is that? Okay, so this is a VHS. So not an awful lot of oh, that's amazing. Yeah, so I mean things have moved on a little bit. Luckily my parents still have a VHS player, so it'll be fine. We'll look at that in a minute. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is. I'm guessing, well, it looks like newspaper. Oh, so this will be good, so I can find out when I actually put this up, because I'm guessing this would have been that day's newspaper. So it's, I don't know which newspaper it is. My parents have pretty terrible taste in newspapers. Oh yes, it's The People, possibly the worst newspaper in the universe. Just covered in ladies. That's amazing. Yeah, there's a topless young lady on there. That's something I've decided to preserve for my future self. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we've got Daniela Westbrook's my cocaine clinic hell. Poor Daniela, it all went wrong for her, didn't it? But the most important piece of information this has for us is it gives us a date for when I put this together, and that date is the 28th of January 1996. A distant, far-off time. Who could have known what was happening? I'm so glad that I've preserved myself something from the unknowable past that is 1996. Bizarrely, the 28th of January is Emma Perry and now Emma Reynolds' birthday. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. I don't know if this is going to give us any... It's a £39 million jackpot, you lucky punters. I'm guessing everyone was quite lottery obsessed in 1996. What have we got? Soap News Special. Gosh, not much has changed. There's some sport in here as well. That doesn't really seem terribly relevant. So, an Arctic blast brought fresh chaos to Britain yesterday. We've got 6 policemen sent to break up a snowball fight involving 50 people in Cheshire. Ended up being snowballed themselves. 2 men were arrested. It was all kicking off in 1996. That's amazing. There's a brilliant picture of Ian Rush here, I don't know if you can see this, sporting a magnificent moustache. Right, okay, excellent. Let's see what else we've got. Oh! We've got, I mean, just in case I didn't know what this was, I love the idea that in 1996, so I was 10, but I love the idea that 10-year-old me was a bit worried that 29-year-old me wouldn't know what this is. So I've helpfully attached a little note that says toy van. Like, this is just in case there are no vans in 2015, and just in case there are no toys, we know that that's a toy van. Brilliant. Oh, we've got this little fella. Oh, hello. That's brilliant. Oh, he's so old school. So yeah, this says Lego Man. If I could go back and tell 10-year-old me that in the in like 7 years' time I'd be working for Lego, I'm not sure 10-year-old me would be able to keep his shit together. So this is like there's a little old school Lego man. He's pretty cool. There's this. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a boat that's made of a clog. Oh right, my mother's flailing wildly at me. Yeah, I think this was my grandfather's, wasn't it? I think he gave this to me.
Did.
I don't know why I've chosen to put it in here. But this is unlabelled as well, which is strange. Like, I love that. Just in case I didn't know what toys or vans are, I've got that covered. But a slightly peculiar object that I assume had tremendous sentimental value. That's. Oh, come on, be careful with it. Look at that. So it's got Jersey on it, and it's a clog, and it's this little boat. He's cool. Keeping him. What have we got? Oh, cool. I've got this little micro machine car. I like that. So this it just says micro machine. So toy van, fine. But just in case, yeah, this guy we can go with the brand name. I guess I assumed there'd be cars in the future. It's just the vans that seemed unlikely. This is amazing. So in here, we've got some pogs. It's incredible. Oh wow! Oh, there's so here's a slammer whammer. It's really well used as well. Like it's worth pointing out. It's quite beaten up and used. Oh, look at these. These are awful. What are these? I can only assume I must have put in a bunch of pogs that I didn't really care about. Oh, that's a Power Rangers one. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, there's Tommy the Red Power Ranger punching an enormous pig, which I think was from the first series of Power Rangers. Oh, that's amazing. I think this one glows in the dark. Light caps, 5 points. I think he glows in the dark. There are a couple of original pogs here as well, and a couple of the dodgy cheap ones you get that didn't have anything on the back, and that's how you knew that they were really cheap. The other thing that's really adorable here is just on the cap it says Pogs Craze of 1995. So already in 1996 I was just being really cynical about the stuff from the past that was really shit. This just says money. I don't know what I assumed money would be like as a 10-year-old. I'm guessing not much has changed in this regard. So what have I got? Oh no, at least one of those is not the same anymore. So there's a pound coin, There's a 5p, a 10p and a 20p which are all the same, but there's an old 50p, like the bigger, older, heavier version. I haven't seen one of those in years. It's like, there's not much difference, but it's bigger and heavier. And then finally, the very last thing, there is a note in a sealed envelope. I assume addressing myself. Monday, the 29th of January, 1996. Dear Finder, sorry about the ice cream tub, it's all I could find. If the things you find are not special, if the things you find are not special yet, please put this time capsule back where you found it and leave it until the year 2045. You should find in there a variety of my present day items that may seem a little low tech to you. Congratulations on finding it, David J. Simpson, age 9. That's amazing. Oh, past me, you scallywag. Okay, wonderful. So the next thing to do is to go and watch this. Catch you in a second.